And the individual winners are proclaimed champion in Tokyo. Carpet's about 40 feet square, and the exercise lasts about a minute. An exhibition of acrobatic skill plus strength, balance, and suppleness. There's one of the balances. Slight movement on it. Just a slight little movement backwards after he'd landed. He landed absolutely perfectly. They're both feet together. They're going to get a better mark. Endo's mark, 9.7. Well now, I wonder if that's going to be good enough to keep away Akinori Nakayama, who was lying second overall. He scored 9.650 on his average mark between the voluntary and the set. One of the younger members of the Japanese team, 23 years of age. Each member of the Japanese team is a physical training instructor, because he's already won a gold medal here in Dortmund as being a member of the winning team in the overall championship. The building almost silent. The only noise I can hear is the whirring of the semi-cameras. That's a perfect example of suppleness. Now that was a perfect finish. He didn't move at all in the end. That was a fine performance indeed. Nakayama's mark is 9.750, and that's the highest mark so far in the men's 4 exercises. And that mark will push Endo down to second place. There he is on the left, and they're being congratulated by Franco Menchinelli, the Italian European champion. Now we move on to the pommel horse. Coming up, the overall world champion of 1966, Mikhail Voronin of Russia. Voronin, in fact, did qualify for all 6 individual items, but he opted out of the floor exercises because he didn't feel he wanted to put too much pressure on. The idea is that this exercise is to keep moving and not to touch the horse or the pommels with your legs. With a slight pause, there shouldn't be any pauses. Joel, an excellent performance by Voronin. Comes from the Physical Culture Institute in Moscow. Wonder whether his mark's going to be good enough to beat the man on the right, who has now come up to the bar. The horse, I should say, Miroslav Serar, one of the great pommel horse experts of all time. Gold medal in the 1962 Prague World Championships. A gold medal in 1964 Olympic Games. Now watch how high he swings his leg either side when he starts moving there and there. A murmur of appreciation from the audience. Yes, that's a good one. Serra must be quite pleased with that. He was 7th overall in the Tokyo Olympic Games, with a silver medal on the horizontal bar. 6th in the parallel bars. The mark is going to come up now. Yes, there it is, 9.80. So Serra has won the gold medal in this event again. 62 champion, 1964 Olympic champion, and now 1966 world champion on the pommel horse. Now we move on to the rings. And again, it's Voronin who won the silver on the pommel horse. Kato won the bronze. Kato of Japan. This is a coincidence. There's the mark, the average mark he gained from the voluntary and set exercises. A coincidence, in fact, that the overall world champion in 1962, Yuri Titov, won the gold medal on the rings. So will Voronin follow in his countryman's footsteps? Again, it's perfect control, perfect balances, swinging movements, and held movements like that. You touch the wires with your feet, you're going to lose marks. If the wires start to swing, you're going to lose marks, and you're in a balance. Beautifully done. A twist, somersault as he comes off, and that should certainly be good enough for Mr. Voronin. He was in the lead after the compulsory and set. Voronin anxiously awaiting the mark, and it brings a smile to his face. 9.9 it is, and Voronin is the gold medal winner in the rings, following in Yuri Titov's footsteps. Now, the parallel bars are 5 foot 6 inches high, 18 inches apart. Swing, flight, and held positions for at least 2 seconds are included. This is Miroslav Serra of Yugoslavia. Serra, who was 6th in the parallel bars, Olympic Games in Tokyo, already won a gold medal on the pommel horse. Serra, at the moment, is lying second to Voronin. There's so little between these gymnasts. A tenth of a mark, in fact a hundredth of a mark sometimes separates them. Serra's mark is 9.7. That keeps him behind Voronin, but now here's Diamidov. Sergei Diamidov, a Soviet army officer, and the top parallel bars expert of the Soviet Union. Now, he has one particular movement which has been named after him called the Diamidov turn. And he's balanced in a handstand. He lets go with one hand and apparently turns his body completely without letting go with the other hand. I'll try and point it out when he comes to it. There it is. I think everyone else noticed it too. Oh, that's good. Sergei Diamidov. His mark. 9.9, and he beats both Voronin and Serra, so the gold medal goes to Diamidov as we move on to the horizontal bar, the high bar, the most exciting of the men's exercises. About 8 feet above the ground. Again, exclusively swinging movements with no pause. Good continuity of movements, and flight off the bar and the landing are very important. This is Yukio Endo. He was lying first as he starts now. Again, the only sound in this building, the whirring of the cine cameras. 11,000 people hushed. Not